Hello and welcome back to another A50 tutorial. In this one we're going to be continuing with our fantasy scene, and this time we're going to be adding our islands that we've just made. So far all we've got right here is this waterfall. Not very much to it, and I'm just going to start actually fleshing out the game by deleting these things. We don't need you. And is that the only other stuff in here? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we have our waterfall. But what we want is stuff to go with our waterfall. So like I said, we're going to add our scene, our environment, before we finish off the waterfall, like adding our particle effects and smoke. Just because it'll be easy to visualize. So I've imported these, which are my islands. I got two variations, just one without a hole in the middle and one with the hole in the middle. This one's going to be a few background ones. This one's going to be the main one. This is our texture, which we made in Photoshop, and then we've got all this is just a simple material. There's not really done much on there. Maybe at some point might add like some normal maps or something to it just to help sell it. But for now, let's start fleshing out the scene. So ultimately what I want is two islands with two waterfalls as the main part. So let's put this underneath our waterfall. And this first part of saying it's always the worst. Cool. Okay, so all I'm doing is just going to spend a little bit of time placing these into position. And what I've done as well is I've just made a small change to this island, different from the video where I added a bit of a dip here on this side of the thing, but not much. I just used soft selects and pulled an edge down. Nothing very fancy. So yeah, I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes just putting these together. Putting my scene together for now. Okay, so now I've loosely got my scene set up, I'm going to add a couple of planes in here just to make it look like there's water about. And this is going to be as simple as grabbing a plane, scaling it up. Oops. And put it in the right place. You know what I didn't consider? When I put the hole in here. I mean, it should hopefully be okay on that one. For now, we're just going to put the base water now. Let's go for ocean. Let's see how it looks on this one. I might actually have to jump back into max though and do some fine tweaking. Or, instead of using a max, let's use a cylinder. An upside down cylinder. And see how that looks. Or a cone. A cone could have also worked. Water. Yeah, that does a good enough job. And I'll worry about like blending them in more shortly. I mean, it's like I say, it's a bit sort of messy around there. And here, but it's not the end of the world. I can work with this. And now I've got that, let's add this to here. So I'm just going to duplicate again, putting this in place over here. might be worth doing is on my waterfall, just making it sort of less circular on the ends, pulling it around a bit more, and that'll fill out the areas, which I will do at some point. But before I continue, and so there, what I'm going to do is, because the water doesn't blend all that well in with here, I'm going to change the colour of the waterfall. So I'm just using the preset Ocean 1, which is really nice, and once it's done compiling shaders, I'll be able to figure out the base colour, which I assume is this one, and match it up so it's a lot brighter. Let's just use the pipette and grab the scene. Look at that, way better, way nicer. Awesome. So what's next is really to blend in a lot more down here. Because at the moment, it's how it sort of looks like it's going in. It's not all that good. I should bring out the. Let me make this a touch darker, actually. That way I'll blend in. Oops. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. Next, what we're going to do is going to start content, and there's a really nice particle effects in here called steam. And what steam's good at is it's going to help us mask out the bottom of here, the bottom of our waterfall. And I'm also going to duplicate this to have a second one over this side. Push this a bit lower in, and then that's going to create a nice sort of sense of like realism and like masking towards the bottom, which will be quite good. Let me scale it in a little bit more. That way. And considering most of our action is going to take place here, that'll be good. But for now, let's grab a new one of these and put it down here as well. Where's my Steam 3? Awesome. So, for now, we've started assembling our scene. What I'm going to probably do before I continue is maybe tweak the shape of the waterfall a bit, just like comes round a little bit more at the top, and yeah, I think what we've got there is quite good. It's definitely the start of something. Cool. So I'll see you in the next part.